Good morning. It is the 18th of January. It is a Saturday and I'm very aware I have not recorded anything in this last couple of weeks. I did try. The day after I posted my last video, I was going on placement for the first time for going away, and I was just so nervous and I just felt like I needed to concentrate on just packing, making sure I had everything and not having to focus on like videos and things. So it's a couple of weeks later and I thought today I would start filming in preparation for my night shifts. I have never done night shifts as a student midwife before, so I thought it would be good to like document it, see how I get on. I also want to incorporate what I'm taking with me as I'm away 4 nights. I'm only working 3 nights and then I've got 1 more night before I go to uni the day after. But before I start the video, I'm just gonna sort my hair out because I have had a haircut in the last week or so and I'm just getting used to like sorting it out, but I just hate hair and makeup. I'm not very good at it. Most days I just wear like mascara, and if I'm honest, I use baby moisturizer because my skin is so sensitive. I can't use many of the like chemical ones, like the spot treatment ones I can't really use, so I just go for very basic, and that's what you'll get from me. So apologies if you're here for like any kind of beauty. I am not that person. Like, I love watching other people do it because I can't do it myself, but I'm just gonna do like just some general curls this morning, and just try and make myself look a bit more presentable. I probably should have said at the start of the video that when I put this jumper on this morning, it was clean, and then just before I started recording, I drank a bit of my protein shake and dropped a bit down me, so I did have a bit of like a brown patch here from like, so I was drinking this one, and it's the chocolate one, the Huel extra protein one. I was trying it this morning and oh my gosh, it just it was just not the moment to drop anything down me, especially on a white top. But I always find when you're wearing a white top, something goes down it, whether it's like spag bol or something chocolatey, just always the case. Okay, now that my hair is done, I think I need to start packing. I need to leave by 12:30 and it is 11:20 and I have empty suitcases. So let's get going. Okay, so on my phone I've got this app which is, I think it's Microsoft To Do, and I basically made a list of all the things I want to take with me to my placements, and over the last couple of weeks I've been adding to it things that like I didn't remember or things that I thought, oh actually that could be really helpful. So yeah, I'm going to collect all those things, pop them in my suitcase, and then see if there's anything extra that I need. This is always the first thing I pack because obviously I'm going for placement, so I need to make sure I've got all my uniform. I'm going obviously for 3 nights, so I've got 2 sets here. So we have a lilac top and purple bottoms as midwifery students, and then I've got my little fob watch, which everybody has to wear a fob watch or have some sort of like ability to be able to check seconds so they can like do pulse rates. And they've got my little badge which I got from Etsy, and I think it's really cute. So there's 4 of us who've got like the different colours, so they do like a pink one, a yellow one, and I think there's a purple one, and then I've got black socks. I like to wear like just plain black socks for placement because obviously if you get any like blood or any kind of bodily fluid or whatever on you, then it needs to be like not be able to be seen or whatever. And I always like to take a spare as well, just in case. And then I have there's a little hair on it. What are these? The Relaxed Fit Skechers. I think they're the work ones, but they're slip resistant and they are just so comfortable. they're like memory foam inside, and obviously you need to have like white clean shoes to work on the wards. And then, so when I was on placement last week, I found I was getting really cold, so I went to M&S and I bought some like short sleeve vests, which sounds ridiculous. I feel like an old woman for saying it, but I do get really cold, and you're not allowed to wear any jackets or anything when you go and see patients, so you're supposed to be bare from the elbow down. So I got these ones, and these are from the children's section. These are like 13 to 14 or something. So I've got 3 of those. Oh, actually, I've got one of the adult ones as well, which is like a different one, but I actually prefer the kids ones just because they're like a nicer, thicker kind of fabric. So that keeps me really warm, and then I don't have to worry about it getting cold, because there's nothing worse than getting cold. I do also have a fleece, and I don't wear this when I go and see patients, but I do wear it like if I get cold, say I've been down to theatre or something, and then I come back on my break and then I'm having a cup of tea, I like to pop my fleece on and just get myself back up to like being warm again, because when you're down in theatre it can get really chilly, and they've got the aircon blasting, so yeah, I like to be nice and snug and warm when I come back from theatre. I should say as well that I did leave one of the sets of uniform downstairs. It's on the ironing kind of pile. I used it last week and I put it in the wash. So I need to iron that as well before I go, and then pop that in my suitcase. So that's going on my to-do list. And then I need to find the other things I need for the rest of the time I'm there. I've then got my laptop stuff for like editing, or if I want to do some work while I'm away. So I've got my laptop, my charger, my iPad charger. My iPad's actually in my rucksack because I take that to placement with me. And basically when you're on placement you have to tick off a load of skills. There's things that you can fill out whilst you're on placement, like antenatal checks, any births that you have. And then I've got my memory, what do you call that, like a I don't even know what this is, like a HD drive, is that what you call it? It's like the memory drive for my laptop if I want to put extra videos on, and my converter for my SD card, just so I can edit these videos. And then, so when I went up last time, the hotel I stay in, basically they put us in a flat, which is part of the hotel, and the flats don't have hairdryers, whereas the actual hotel does. So if I'm staying one night, then they'll put me in the hotel rooms, and if I stay a few nights, then they'll put me in to the flats. So I'm going to take that with me because I'm there a long time. I've also got a hot water bottle, purely because I get so cold at night, my feet get so cold, but I'm not sure whether like the heating's going to be working, and it's just some like a bit of a comfort blanket to have if like I can't sleep and I'm really cold. Then I've got my pyjamas. I actually really need to get some new pyjamas, I'm not gonna lie. These are so old. So yeah, that's maybe something I need to invest in. They also aren't ironed at all, so they're very creased. I've got my toiletry bag, which there was like a local lady that was making these a few years back. I don't know whether she still makes them, but I think it's really cute, and it's almost like a waterproof fabric. So cute. So that was her company. I don't even know if it still exists, but her name was Helen. And yeah, she's very, very creative. And then I've got my baby moisturiser, like I mentioned at the start of the video, some wipes. I've got a cleanser in there and some deodorant. What is that? Oh, that's one of the shampoos that they give you in the hotel, which I took from last time. But I actually might go and get like a set of just shampoo and conditioner, and then, like I said, my mascara. I don't have any other makeup apart from that. That is literally it. I might take some tweezers with me just to be able to do my eyebrows if anything goes a bit awry, but that's about it. Also, when I go to Tesco, I need to buy myself a new like travel toothbrush. I normally use like an electric toothbrush, but I took my travel toothbrush with me last time and I dropped it down the side of like the sink, had like a very small gap, and I happened to drop my toothbrush down the side of it, and I took it out and it was so disgusting, and I just thought I can never use that toothbrush again. So I did have it for a while, so I thought I'll go and buy myself a new toothbrush that's just a handheld one, and I'll get that later on. So that's why there's no toothbrush in that bag. So even though I don't use that much makeup, I love myself a perfume. And this one here, the black bottle, it's actually like slightly reddy, is Scarlet Poppy by Jo Malone, and that's my day-to-day, has been for the last kind of 6 months or so. I bought it for my 30th last year, and I just love it so much. And then my sister was having a bit of a clear out, and she didn't like a couple in the set that she had, and they were like the little ones, and she let me have a pick of like which one I wanted. And I love this little one as well, Pomegranate Noir. And I thought I might take that with me on placement because it's very cute and compact. And I can just pop it in my handbag, and then I just don't have to worry about like smelling too clinical as well, because I think sometimes, like, I know some people don't like smells that much, but I'm very sensory, and I just think smelling nice for myself is something that I can just, I don't know, it's a bit of self-care for me. I like to be able to think, oh, I smell nice today, and it gives me a bit of like a confidence boost. This next one is very specific to this placement. So if I'm doing a night shift, I think I'm gonna need an eye mask. I don't know whether it'll work, but I already had this, and it's like a cooling eye mask, and I think you can put it in the microwave as well. So I think that'll be really, really useful for if I need to sleep and I'm like getting too much sunlight. And then these, so I actually have custom mold earplugs. As a musician, they're really, really useful. I don't know whether you can actually see, but they are personalised to me. So they have my name on them, and basically the accommodation I'm in is basically right next to the sea, and I'm really, really struggling to get to sleep at night because of the sound. Some people would find it really, really calming, but it's just not my thing at all. Like I said, I'm really, really sensory, and I just find it too much, like the noise level of it. I just can't get to sleep. So I figured if I bought my custom mold earplugs, they might give me a bit of peace and quiet at night. I've been trying to get to sleep and like putting a pillow over my head, or I don't know, just like covering my ear with the duvet, and it's just not enough. The windows are like single glazed as well, so I don't know whether that affects anything, but oh gosh, it's just so difficult. And if I'm trying to sleep, I'm gonna at least give it a go, because I had such disturbed sleep, and if you're anything like me, not getting enough sleep just makes me very emotional, and I just can't monitor like my levels of emotions, and I'd prefer to be able to. So that's why I'm taking those with me. I am actually on at the moment, and if you didn't want content on periods, well, you're having it anyway. So I thought I'd take a few with me. I like to use these. These are the Flow period pads. I'm pretty sure they're the biodegradable ones, and I just find, even though they're slightly more expensive than like the other brands, these ones are definitely my favourite. I find they're like thinner and just, I don't know, they don't have like a smell. Like the other ones are very highly perfumed, and like I just find it a bit too much. So these ones I find really helpful. So those are the night ones, those are the day ones. Some of you may have been wondering why I've got a second suitcase, and that's because, so on Tuesday night I'll be staying in Aberystwyth to go straight to uni on the Wednesday. And so I thought I'd pack myself like just a uni outfit, and a couple of bits I need to take with me to uni. So I've got a new notepad and a book I need to take back to the library. I just thought it would be easier to put it in a completely separate suitcase, because I don't think I'll have much space in this one. So I just thought it's so much easier just to pack myself separate one that I can keep in the car and then swap it over like the night before, and then I'll be fine, and I can chuck everything in that one, and put kind of like the placement stuff aside. I did want to mention as well, so in the last video I explained this about putting feet in for births, and I did on my first day of placement. This time I did have a birth. It was another little boy, and yeah, it was just such a lovely little birth. So I hate the feel of hospital pillowcases. I just find they're really rough. My face gets like really hot and sore, especially on the ones that like in the hotel that I'm in. I don't know whether it's like the detergent they use, so I take my own. You can judge me if you like, but yeah, it just makes me sleep better, and I just think if I need to prioritize sleep, then that's exactly what I'm gonna do, and highly recommend it. If it's like a home comfort for you, take a pillow. I think I have everything. I think I have everything that I need to put in that I don't need to get from downstairs, so that's really good. I'm gonna have a quick scout round now just to see if there's anything else I need, but we're on target, and it is just 12 o'clock now, so we're doing well. So I literally just realised I haven't made a cup of tea today, and I am desperate for one. I saw the kettle and I was like, I need to make myself a cup of tea. So that's what I'm going to do before I do anything else. I just need to fix that craving. I'm very aware that there will be people watching this video that hate that I've put in the milk with the tea bag. Don't come for me. I just prefer it that way. Also, I drink with oat milk, so that's the thing. But I do let it brew for a little while. You may think this is a dodgy looking cup of tea with oat milk, but I think it looks pretty banging to me. Okay, so it's nearly 1 o'clock and I've just sorted my car, and I basically was like running around like a headless chicken trying to like make sure I've got everything, and then I realised that I hadn't like prepped any fruit to take with me, so I like quickly chopped a pineapple and I'm pretty much ready to go. I don't think I've got that much breakfast stuff. That's the only thing I haven't got, so I'm gonna pop to Tesco now, get a few bits that I need, and then head off from there. So I might do in another video what I kind of eat on night shifts and like long shifts, but until I know what I'm eating, because I kind of just put loads in. I've done quite a bit of meal prep and sort of like just making sure I've got little pots or little snacks for me as well, but I don't actually know what I'm gonna need and what I'm gonna feel like eating, so maybe that'll be a video later down the line of like what I eat on my shifts. But yeah, I'm just gonna go to Tesco now and get the extra bits I need, and then I'm gonna head off. So I just got to Aberystwyth and I need to go and check into the hotel. I've parked in the car park, which is the first time I've parked in the car park, but it should be fine. I think I'm gonna just take like a couple of little bags first, just to work out which room I'm in, and then I can come back and get my suitcase in a minute. But yeah, I've got some bits in Tesco, which I'll show you when I get to my room. But yeah, quite a smooth drive. So I've just got to my hotel room, and when I say hotel room, it's slightly more than a hotel room. It's like a little self-contained annex, so they give us a different one every time, or I've had like a different one every time, and because I'm here 4 days, I think they've given me like my own kind of self-contained situ. So this is my room. So I haven't unpacked yet, but I did bring my pillow in. So this is my bed. I mean, look at the size of it. I don't even know what size it is. I think it's like a queen size. I've got my water bottle there, which I need to fill up. And then, so it's got a little sofa and a little section where you can sit and have a cup of tea next to the window, which is right by the sea. So like amazing, like holiday vibes. I'm watching Harry Potter at the moment. It's on ITV. I've got it on mute while I do some filming. But it's got a little table section. So I can like sit and watch TV, or I could be in bed watching TV whilst I have breakfast, but a little place to sit and eat. And then I've got a little oven, or not an oven, a kitchen area. And it's got a fridge and a microwave and a kettle, which is ideal, and a toaster and a little cafetiere in the corner. I don't know whether you can see that. But yeah, how ideal is that? I've already put some like snacks and bits in there. But yeah, definitely like excited by having my own little space for that and all my food prep. I do have a load of little Haribos just to chuck in my bag. Obviously I won't eat all of them at once, but because they're only little, I just thought I can chuck them in my bag. But I will do another video on food. So then I've got the little area where you can get ready, and then the bathroom, all within, and a great shower, like a rainfall shower. I mean, how incredible. Like, they put us up in these accommodation for our placement. Like, I just feel like that's so lucky to be able to have that, and I don't know how many universities do that. So if you're a student like doing nursing or midwifery or whatever, let me know what sort of accommodation you get. I know the medical students, they get like the hospital accommodation, which apparently isn't that great, so I feel very lucky. I was speaking to a medical student the other day who was saying she'd basically decided to sleep on the floor instead of the mattress because the accommodation was so bad in terms of like the mattress quality, and she said it was just so uncomfortable, so she got like a few blankets and an extra duvet on the floor. So crazy that we get this. I feel very, very spoiled. So these are the little bits I picked up in Tesco earlier. I've been trying not to like take ibuprofen while I'm on my period at the moment, so I got some ibuprofen gel to see if that would help put it on the outside. I don't know whether that works, but I thought it might. Then I got some green tea. Been really into drinking green tea at the moment. It's just like making me awake and just feeling good. Then I got some travel-y bits, so Tresemme and shower gel, just because they were 3 for 2. Toothbrush, as I said earlier, I needed one so badly. I actually got 3 of these. I've put a couple in the fridge. No, 4. I got 4 because they were on offer, and I just find these ones, I prefer the 20 grams of protein rather than the 35. I know, like, I probably need a bit more protein, but I don't know, I just prefer the flavour of this one, so I prefer to have that. Then I got this to have tonight with some bolognese that I had in the freezer that I've taken out and brought with me. So I'm going to eat that once I've had a nap, and then I can, yeah, just have like a good meal before I go. And then I got this little cutlery set, because I forgot to bring my cutlery set with me. I don't know where I've put it, it's not focusing properly, but I thought it was very cute, and it's actually better than the one I've got, so if that'll focus. So it's got a little spoon, a fork, a straw and a cleaning brush, brilliant, a knife, and chopsticks. I don't think I'll ever use the chopsticks, but it's useful to have them. And they might come in handy at some point. So it was just like, I think it was only like £2.50 from Tesco. So I was very impressed. So yeah, that's what I got. Yeah, I'm going to have a little nap now and unpack, sort myself out, and yeah, hopefully I can get some rest before I start shift. I'm going to start walking down sort of a little while before. I'm not going to drive down today. I drove down the other day, but I feel like I just want to leave my car where it is and then just walk, and it will probably wake me up before my night shift. So I'm going to end this video here. Thank you so much for watching. I'm very aware that it's very bitty at the moment. I'm still getting my rhythm, but I'm just appreciative that you're watching these videos. Let me know if there's any questions that you have about the course I'm doing or anything about my life in general. Feel free to ask them in the comments below, and if you're thinking about doing midwifery, or if you have any, if you're doing it already, have any comments to make of your like journey so far. Like I said before, I'm a first year student, so definitely learning the ropes. So if you have any tips as well for night shifts in the future, then I would very much appreciate that. So yeah, I'm gonna unpack. Oh, before I do, I bought in Tesco earlier on, I bought this little mug for myself, and I just think it's so cute. I get so fed up with the little like hotel mugs because they just don't hold enough. So I bought this one on my way. It was on discount and it just made me happy seeing it, so I couldn't leave it. So yeah, that's my little joy moment of the day. So yeah, thank you so much for watching, and if you have liked this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you want to see more. See you soon.